nearly died. That's what happened. I nearly died. Well, I say that. I think I'm being a little facetious. I didn't nearly die, but I had a dangerous moment that if I was AFK or if I wasn't tenant enough to log in and be at the PC, it could have been bad, right? Because I didn't have a bow or anything. But I ran into a ghast in the nether, in the top of the nether, which is super weird. It was a thing. Anyway, so today we are continuing our logistical journey. We are continuing with the builds of logistics. Now, we did a lot of stuff yesterday, and today we are going to be basically taking all that and scrapping it. What needs to happen is that some of it needs to be rebuilt, because I have found a better system, which still includes the cool logistics that I built, but just a better placement for it, and it's going to make everything a little bit more uniform. I will once again admit that the minecart speed change that I implemented, that Mojang has yet to implement, is the most cataclysmic change to my world that I've ever made. To my hardcore world, that is. It's such a good change. I'm really, really happy with it. It's really awesome. So what I'm going to build right now is actually going to be quite cool. So this is a build from the guy called CobblestoneAndDirt. It's a super, super cool build. I should state the age of this tutorial that I'll be watching. This tutorial that I'm following is 7 years old, which is insane, right? To have a tutorial that, once again, still works, because I've tested it, still works, and is held the test of time. So I'll kind of be going over like how this works and all that, and kind of explaining what does what and all that, just to kind of, you know, re-explain it. But I think he does a wonderful job explaining it. So I guess while I'm down here, let me explain exactly how this is going to work, okay? What I'm building is a 2-lane, 4-way intersection, which you can switch, right? So you can go, if we're at 1 lane, let's say we're facing north, okay? Let's just make it simple, right? We can go left, which is to the west, right? We can go right, which is to the east, obviously, and we can go straight, which is to the north. That's the way this intersection works. And at every single intersection, the west side, north side, east side, and south side, you have a choice to either go left, straight, or right. In every single situation, okay? You can always pick those choices. So as I build this out, you're going to actually see how that starts to make sense. Now, I'm not a redstoner. I'll never proclaim that I am a redstoner or someone who deeply, deeply understands redstone. However, I do think that this is relatively simple to where I should be able to explain it adequately to you. So now, this is centralized, right? This is completely centralized off of my portal. So that's how I'm going to do all my stuff. And it's going to be annoying to rebuild this again, but that is what it is at this point. And I'm also going to have to build double. And I will be building these, the 3-way intersection, because that's how we'll get off, right? And I'll have a turn at the back. And I'll actually be building 2 of them. So this will get me here. We'll jump off, and then we'll experience it from here. So we have 3 options. We can go straight, which is green. We can go right, which is red, which will go somewhere else. Or we can go left, which is obviously the yellow one. Now, right now, we only have 2 directions to go, which is straight and left, because right doesn't actually have anything yet. But once I start to get the travel for the other continent online, that will head to the other continent. And the one behind us is obviously going to be going home. And I'll even put, I'll put like a like travel guide to where like you can kind of see where I'm going with a couple signs in the middle, because that's why the middle was left open deliberately for decoration, which I love. But yeah, you can see it's very adequately quick. You can see it slow down here or there, but yeah, here we just get a little boost, and then we should be right here. Okay, and then we have 2 options. We can go straight, which is towards the end, or we can stop here. Let's go ahead and stop here for a second, and then bam. I was like, okay, we're done with whatever we had to do here. we go back. And it's like, okay, well, we can't press that. We either need to go this way or get off the track, right? And obviously there could be, there is definitely merit in saying, well, Jeremy, like, what if you only wanted to come here and wanted to go back, right? Maybe you should have a button for that, which this button would do it. But the use case, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to where, like, there's a second, like, switch here where I can switch off the track and get on the other one, right? I do think there's merit in saying that. Maybe I'll add that. But anyway, we continue. We continue into the deep. So now we get a couple options here. We can go straight, which brings us all the way back, or we can go right, which brings us directly into the end portal room. And in fact, I could set it up to where it brings me directly into the portal. Now, I'm not going to do that because I do think that's a little short-sighted. But we're not going to go that way today. We're going to head straight, and we're going to head back home. And you can see everything is quick. It's quick. Now, is it maximum quick all the time? No. But does it need to be? No. We're traveling 20 to 24 blocks per second at this rate of placement, and I think that's perfectly efficient. Now, once I get my a little bit more gold, I'll place some more rails in the middle of these and bulk it out a bit more, so then it's maximum speed. For right now, though, it's good. And then we're back up here. Now let's say we want to go left, which is towards my school farm. Bam. Now we're traveling that way. That will do. I think we're good. I think we're more than good. It's funny that, like, the main hub for all my minecarts is the most basic out of all of it. It's literally a switch. A manual switch. Instead of a button press. It just makes so much sense, man. Everything makes sense about it. That's my favorite part. It's all intuitive. Once it's built, right? The layman could understand it. I'm the layman. The layman could understand it. It's super easy, super simple. The three-way intersections are very easy to build. And even the four-way intersection, while a little bit more complicated, it's not like in ninth degree, right? Like, it's still achievable because I was able to build it in survival, right? And it's just like it's a really, like, I really like this system that I have here. I really like it. Because, like, man, I've wanted to use minecarts for so long, and they've been useless. The entire playthrough. Sorry. The whole time that minecarts have been in this damn game, they've been useless. And all it took was changing the speed of minecarts, and I'm infatuated with them now. Which is absolutely crazy, because, like, if you think about, you know, ease of, like, dev time, right? Like, if you think about how difficult something is, or how challenging it is, they already added it. It's already in the game. It's under an experimental setting, right? All you have to do is enable it game-wide. And it's so good. Just pick a speed. Stop sitting on your ass. It's a little ridiculous. Like, they should have made this change so long ago because it would have been a massive improvement for just how this game is being played, right? I can tell you one thing. Any other playthrough that I play on hardcore, survival, or what have you, I'm upping the speed of minecarts without a doubt. Because it's just a good change, right? Regardless of if you think 24 blocks a second for minecart speed is too fast, increasing it by a factor of 2.5 would even be big, right? Which would be 20 blocks or even 18 blocks a second. Like, that's still a massive change. What kind of minecart system do you truly want when it's 8 blocks per second? Who is that for? If you're saying it's for the roller coaster scene, well, I'm sorry to say, but I don't think they're really active anymore. At least I don't really hear about them all too much. Like, I don't think they're doing a whole lot. Now, maybe the roller coaster scene is still big and I'm just stupid, but listen, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTube. I haven't heard tell. Haven't heard tell. So really, it is truly, truly a no-brainer. This should be in the game right now. It should have been in the game years ago because it's just good, right? Regardless if you think 24 blocks per second on a minecart is too fast, which I don't think it is. I think that's actually pretty balanced. I just think like turns are a little crazy, but still it works, right? It's not like it's breaking the game or anything. Now, I guess another thing that I probably should talk about is the fact that, yes, obviously, there are more ramifications to changing minecart speed rather than just thinking about it in a single player context, right? Obviously, I know this. I still think they should be making this change already. I think it should have already happened. Like, look at this. Look at all the logistics I just set up. This is cool, sick logistics that I just had set up that was designed by CobblestoneAndDirt, once again. But, you know, I like how it intersects. I like how all this combines into one another, right? I like how useful it is. Like, actually useful. Because it is actually useful. Because, like, right now, if I want to go to my school farm, it's as easy as pressing this button, and I'm already en route. Right? I'm on the rail track. It's like, okay, let's go to the school farm. Okay, we're going. We're on the way. And then we have more routes that we could do, right? So in the future, when I want to connect this area here, so let's say, like, for example, I want to have access to the ice fields up here, all the way over here. All it takes is for me to go ahead and move the rails up there, right? Like, yes, there's a little bit of logistics in gathering the stuff you need, and blah, 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 blah. But that's easy. That's easy, right? And then I just click down here, and I'm already en route to where my skull farm is. And, you know, it's not connected to the stairs, but it's soon going to be. Once I remove another piece of bedrock, right, I have to remove, what, 3 pieces or something? I do know of a new way with, like, lagging at your game or whatever. I was like, okay, I'm done. I got my skulls. Back to base. Sheesh. Distant Horizons, man. Greatest mod ever made. Bar none. No mod stands against this mod. Not even the oldest time Zeppelin mod, which was my favorite mod of all time until Distant Horizons came up. Which, by the way, when I die, I'm gonna get onto a version of Minecraft that allows that. And I think my next playthrough is going to be with I think it's called Valerian Skies and Distant Horizons and shaders, and it's gonna be so epic. I don't plan to die, but, you know, death is very much permanent. I'm gonna feel so sick when I die. I don't know how long it's been. Like, am I at a year yet? I gotta actually check. Because my first episode that I posted, was posted the day after I started this series. March 4th. We just passed it. It's March 9th right now. March 4th is the year anniversary. The 1 year anniversary for Minecraft Hardcore. I can officially say, for the first time ever, that I have successfully survived in Minecraft Hardcore for 1 year. 1 year of Minecraft Hardcore. That's a pretty big milestone. I still don't have a gold farm. Well, I do, which is inadequate. I have my god armor. I successfully got my god armor. I have many farms. I have infinite fuel. I have infinite iron. Man, look at all this Enderman grief. My god. This is what I have done in 1 year. Now, there's still stuff that you can't see, which is the stuff underground, because most of my base is underground. We have a villager farm, we have a cactus farm, we have a sugarcane farm. We've also boxed in my entire lake here, this corner of the ocean. Building-wise, we haven't made a ton of progress, but, like, in survival terms, we've made a lot of progress, right? We have our god armor, which is, you know, the God Armor. And no, I'm not getting Prot 6 or Prot whatever. You guys are crazy. I'm not doing it. It's too much. It's way too much. I already have this. It's good enough, right? Anyway, so we got our God Armor. We have our God Weapons. And I can also say, this is big too, that I survived. Not only did I survive for a year, but I survived for a year without a totem. So I go ahead and press F. I mean, there's no totem here. There's no, like, hidden invisible thing. There is no totem. If I look at my advancements, if we go to here, the elytra has not been discovered. Just to, like, get that out there. Obviously, you could fake this, but at what point do you just throw away every bit of trust and just think everybody's cheating, right? And let's go ahead and look at statistics. Since this is going to be a short, I think it'd be prudent to kind of get into details here. So let's go ahead and click on statistics here. So damage blocked by a shield, 2,175. That's a lot of creepers. Distance climbed, 11 kilometers. Distance crouched, 33 kilometers. Distance fallen, 65 kilometers. Distance flown, that's the trident and slowfall potion. I was gonna say, it's like, that's a lot, but no, that's trident with slowfall. Distance walked underwater, distance by boat, distance by elytra. I mean, there you go. Right? Flown is here, but distance by elytra is here. I mean, that would have just sold the bag, right? 0 centimeters. Talk to villagers, 7,000. Well, that makes sense. Time played. This is the big one. 17 days, 70, or 17.70. What's that now? So that is a grand total, which is actually not that much. 424 hours. 1 year. 1 year. I guess I did move during this year across the continent. Villagers, almost 35,000 trades. My God. Holy moly. 20,000 slimes. Once again, the slime farm. I know this looks like, dude, look at that number. That's wild. If I saw that, I'd have some words, but the slime farm is actually goated. Well, that's my statistics, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll just have a scan through some achievements, just a quick one. If you know the achievements, I'll just leave it like that, okay? If you know the achievements, you know the achievements. I don't even know the achievements. This is all my achievements. I don't have a mace. Use, and there it is. Like, yeah, I had it in my inventory at one point because I had to pick it up to move it. But once again, was not used. I'm glad achievements can kind of, like, cover my butt. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. I can't believe we're at a year already. I'm actually quite surprised. But, you know, when you get all down to the brass tacks, you think with a year played, you would have had like 1,000 hours or more, but no, unfortunately. So, like, is it really bragging rights yet? Probably not, but it is what it is. Anyway, until next time, have a good one.